go after every little thing that moves. She's really nice to all the cats and everything and licks them, but she likes to chase animals, and dogs kind of freak her out, little dogs. But anyway, we go down there and they're on the porch. They were down there in like less than 20 seconds because they can run. It was a quarter of a mile, half a mile away. And they were still there when we picked them up, threw them in the back, and then we can't even turn our backs for a second with them because they run so fast.
You need a houseman, would you? I don't take care of that.
Oh, we got a whole fenced-in yard, and they just they got that whole area, and then we found out they found a hole in it. So yeah.
I get very emotional about like when I start things, so when I get ramped up, I start raising my voice.
Military. Scott, look at how low that is.
It wasn't cool, man. It really wasn't cool.
Wonder where they're going.
Everybody's like, oh yeah, he's trying to advocate for the homeless and I'm like, well, what was he just doing to me? And I was just like, completely
why are they
around in a negative way? I was like, he's supposed to.
It's like they're gonna land over there.
So my cousin, she's had a dog that howls.
A little anxious, especially when they're coming down. They're sitting right next to me, and I'm just like.
In 5 minutes, I had to sit down next to me and stand with me, and not howling. And she goes, and the other dog was just like,
they're all sitting there, just like getting really
and my
close
sister
and
said,
down, and I'm like,
those
dude,
dogs,
please get away from me,
They never acted like that with anybody.
Wow.
And wherever I went, there's a dog, and the dog goes for the dog.
Well, yes, and that's, and I look at body language, and I look at, what they're doing.
Trying to share whatever I had.
Yeah.
You got
They
that.
know. It's
So, go away.
it was sad. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm not having a good day, and then.
Yeah. So where's David today?
Yeah. Exactly.
And I worked this food bank, so Mark came up.
It's the littlest. It's the littlest things though that can make the biggest difference.
So I see Max and I go.
When I'm out and about and I'm ranting and raving,
Jump through my
all I
throat.
really want is somebody to say, hey,
I
just
snatched him in midair. We growled at each other in Taiwan. And I just kept growling.
They tell
His
me
ears
to be
flew
quiet
off.
and calm down, but I'm
If
like,
you didn't touch the floor, he's good.
regardless of how I do, sometimes I'm not,
I can't get away from this guy.
Wow.
We're about as bad as that.
But it's like,
Wow.
if I don't get it out, then I sit there and it boils within, and I stew on it, and then I just sit there and
I think bad.
that's my technique.
Yeah.
Just count to 10. I'm still I gotta count.
So when are you going in for surgery and stuff?
I don't know, I have to be said.
Until I just make it all out. And then I'm fine.
Uh-oh.
And people don't understand that. I try to explain to them, like,
Board
I'm not mad at you, I'm not
Yeah.
mad at anybody.
People were standing all around.
You know what I'm saying? I hate everybody and I don't want to be around anymore.
I don't know what the hell.
That's just how I have to
Like 2 hours.
like that. That's the way that I'm going to do it. And it's the best way for me.
Oh, sign in. You're late.
Oh no. Yeah.
Anyway, so I went in. By that time, nobody in the imaging department called. Phone call. And I just said, I was worried about Jesse. And I'm going to get
Where is she? Jessie was the young girl that, right, but didn't she get out of a really bad relationship and end up out here?
It definitely was easier. Even 10 years ago, when I started this. I've had the 9 to 5, my name on the lease for my apartment and stuff like that. But I was so ungrateful. I didn't appreciate anything. I didn't appreciate life. I didn't appreciate what I had, the clothes on my back, the food in my belly.
Wow.
I appreciate it. These people ask me, they're like, well, why are you still out here? I didn't say, I was doing more damage to myself and others being in a house than I am out here. Out here I'm compassionate. I care about people. Somebody earlier, they needed socks, and I had all that. And I was able to offer it to them. And that felt really good, man. And it's like, I know how that feels. To be you wear the same socks for a week, and then all of a sudden you get a fresh pair, and you're like, oh my god, you know, like, thank you, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it feels amazing.
Right. Right. She's the one that called the police when you were unresponsive, right? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. Yeah. Have you seen that guy?
I know how it is. Like, first time I ever talked to a therapist, they related to me, like, because they actually live the life that I'm living right now. They've been in drug addiction, homelessness, so they understood and it felt really good. Just them being able to
What happened to? Have you seen that guy that was the Army vet guy, blonde, guitar? Not Andy.
And it's just,
He had a wife or girlfriend. He called his wife, but then she ended up going off, taking off on him, and shoot, what's his name?
That's all I want to do in life. You know, it's like I've lived.
He lost his debit card at one point, and we let him go ahead and put the address for the salon down so that he could get his debit card back. What is his name? Blonde. He was way down in McLaughlin. He would hang out down in McLaughlin in front of Walmart and panhandle down there. He had a good corner down there that, he had a camp. He stayed in a camp down there in Milwaukee, a River Road area. Shoot, I can't remember. No. Yeah, it wasn't. Andrew. Andrew, where's he at? Yeah, is he still staying out of trouble, or is he? Yeah, that was his wife, right? Well, he called her his wife. I don't know if they were married, but yeah, she ended up. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. He was a vet, though, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm doing good.
Because that's something you don't want to fib about, you know?
No, he's a silver star. I believe that. He's got to check up on him.
Yeah. So I've heard that, like the restrooms down here, the porta potties, are people still sleeping in them?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Because remember when they first put them in, I saw it on the news that they were like, they were great that they were there and you guys could use them around the clock, but then somebody would take up residence in there and say, I'm using it, and they'd sleep in there.
And then they tried to destroy it. We had
Oh.
1 second, Sonny.
Huh?
Seconds for Daddy.
Yeah, he's a growing boy. We're not that legend in that.
Yeah. Good.
He's all kind of. They asked
You like the
everybody
chocolate,
to
right?
Because he took off the care facility. They're going to search
Who?
the care facility. When you're in the care facility,
Yeah.
you disappear. They have people come out and start searching. They just have to process.
Who's?
It takes a little bit of delay, but they'll start hunting.
Who are we talking about?
State employees that hunt for runners.
Okay.
You know, they search them down and they get them back because they're in the care facility. They're in the facility and
They get money from the state to
yeah, but
put
then
in there.
disappearance is more important. And then where young people stay young and they took a while for it to kick in, then they put their first down, investigate them, and then search them down to the
You know what I just heard? You know what I just heard today from a guy? We go to church in the mornings on Saturdays, and the youth pastor. You might have met him, Troy. He actually was a gambler, professional gambler in Vegas. He lived there for years. Quit school, was making really good money, just living there. But then he ended up just going. He finally decided he wanted to go back to school. He was tired of the life. Decided to go back to school. Now he's graduating, Walla Walla. He's already been offered a job as a pastor. And he pastored today. He did the sermon at the Canby Adventist Church, and it was a great sermon. He told us that up in Walla Walla, the homeless it's getting so bad up there. 30% of the homeless up there are children. 30%. I'm like, that's a third of all those people. And I mean, I don't ever see kids out here. I think they all end up in foster care, but the problem is foster care, they're out of room.
Yeah, no shit.
They're double booking. Yeah. How old is she?
20.
So why is she in a foster home? She's older. I mean, is that for?
Fetal alcohol syndrome. Her mother was alcoholic, probably a prostitute.
But her sister's okay.
No.
Her sister's.
But she has all kinds of psychological attachment delusions.
I see.
Let me see. Narcissistic delusion of grandeur.
Yeah.
She thinks she's this suave, that she has to explain everything. She doesn't understand half of it.
Yeah. And she's from like Czechoslovakia, right? Is she like from Czechoslovakia or Ukraine? Okay.
They went through a lot.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of negative. Yeah.
She lets people think that she's homeless and takes whatever they got to give.
Yeah, I've given her shoes a couple times.
Definitely fraud and deception. She's a snitch.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
And I'm gonna
That's
get her
one way
out.
to-
I'm gonna like get immigration naturalization as an undesirable. She's right and rich with. Yeah, she's not a good soul.
She did what with it?
They sold them back and shortchanged them. Gave them a little bit, put $1 in together with theirs to pay for it. And took the majority of it that we're trying to get. So nobody can give it anything.
$5 bills in it.
Trying to get them to go back. But not everybody's cooperating. No one can talk to them or ask them. We're not telling you, we're just asking you if you can just not this time.
Yeah.
And then we gotta get Mitch
Said he's out treated. What he feels like is right.
it's harder with Mitch.
So he went and bought a bunch of Bibles with this case of them.
You know, I'm sure
A little
Lloyd,
Mitch.
that's what
$5
it
bills
is.
in the
Appears
back.
that's
He
what
was
it is.
handing them out. He's
And
going
it
to
could be
all the
some other
places and
kind
handing
too.
them out. He actually bought 5
doesn't
cases.
look like
I think
Is that Red?
$5,000 worth of
Red?
money.
Or who's Mitch?
And he goes, I don't
Mitch.
really have a religion.
What does he look
I
like?
just try to help people.
Yes. Oh.
I had gotten help
Has
when
he
I
been
was
to the?
young.
So they've.
Well, they
He
try to
goes,
get
and this little book was part of the help. And he goes, and then every now and then he goes, it's just easier to give somebody
Yeah.
a $5 bill and let them do what they want to with it than to tell them, oh, here's this for
I
this
think
or
you
that
have
for
to
that, or hand them something.
promise to get
You can always give somebody food, but some people
We
can't,
can get him medical help.
you know?
Oh, they tried
And
to
then he
take
goes, why worry about making somebody sick for choking up between that?
Well, we can actually line up rides and the whole bit.
Yeah,
Are you-
so did they.
our
Robin took
Our two new board members, one of them is Dr. Ron Fransky. He's an eye, ears, nose, and throat surgeon. He's our CEO now. We've let him become our CEO because we've got a stove business that we have to run, you know, and we have 1 day a week that we can do this during the wintertime. As soon as summer gets here, we'll have a lot more time, but we have a lot. Yeah. Well, did you see his shirt? Well, our CFO ordered us each a shirt.
All right. I just go.
Yeah. Here's mine.
I can't wear it though. I have to pull it over. Oh shoot.
He designed it.
Oh,
and
cool.
he ordered them. Isn't that cool? So we're gonna get some for when the volunteers go. We've got some.
I can't pull anything over my head. So. That's cool.
Yeah, we just talked to a lady that does the youth group up there, and she said they want the kids to come out and help. And there's like 10 kids in the youth group. I said, well, get them all shirts so they all match, and they can come with us, and we'll find some camps that aren't like under the bridges and in the woods, like in Portland, some of those areas I wouldn't want children to go down in. Here, we'll bring them here all day long. You know, you guys are awesome, and you know, anybody can come with us here. But when we go downtown, there's some areas that people kind of walk behind you, and they feel like, I almost got jumped in Laurelhurst. I had a lady behind me, this lady that she was, screaming every other second, and then she was calm. I mean, she was total schizo. And it was freaking me out. And she snuck behind me and came up behind me like she was going to jump on me. And Susan, this lady that we were always visiting in the park, she goes, Julie, she came around you. She goes, I was going to thump her. She goes, I wouldn't let her hurt you because, and you know, Susan's one of the first people we met when we were going out and helping people. And she lives in her car down there in Laurelhurst. She's from LA. There's a story. The only reason why she is on the streets, her 16-year-old daughter broke into a mansion in LA. She had an apartment, a good job. She had her own condo. She was making $45,000 or $50,000 a year. She had enough to take. She raised her daughter and everything. Well, her daughter got around the wrong crowd, started breaking into homes. She ran away, broke into this mansion. She got busted. There was over $60,000 or $70,000 worth of damage in this. And because she was a minor, they went after her. They garnished her out of her job, garnished her out of her apartment. She lost everything. She's been in her little Saturn car since then, and it doesn't run. It starts up long enough to go a block and die. So she just moves her car from block to block, and she's got cancer. And I got a picture of her 5 years ago. Beautiful. Now she looks like she's 70. She's just. Well, she's 2 years older than Scott. She's 54. She's completely gray now, and she's just, because she doesn't eat right, and she drinks from the moment she wakes up until she passes out. She's admitted. She goes, I need alcohol. She goes, I am an alcoholic. She goes, what do I have to be sober for? I live in my car. She's been on a list for 3 years to get into housing, and they haven't come by once. This is our next project. We're trying to get a piece of property.
And I wonder if they're filing taxes on us. But wouldn't I have to sign a paper
Right.
to do that?
They didn't touch it for
It all depends
one
if
paper.
you're wanting to play their game.
But see, that's just it though. I signed the paper once and I go there nightly, so if I go there and spend 5 nights in a row, technically I'm there to pay. Even though it's
I'm just wondering if they're holding out and they're only taking in people that they can make the most on from the state. Like people who have big checks coming every month, because they'll end up taking that and giving them housing, and then you get a little bit of allowance.
The more violent they are, the more
be in a
money.
business.
Oh.
The diversification that new dollars.
I think when you ask her a question, the business is getting to her. He's taking it out on the other end. I would need a two tickets one day, and I go, can I have two tickets? She goes, I wish you would. Here, and she's going to open a whole new thing.
Get the
Give it to
money.
me, but all I
They
need
can't
is
be
two
a
hours.
very
This whole thing right there.
stay in hospital.
But it's always that everything's like her
Bigger, maybe
Mhm.
like bigger. And
or when they get volunteers and
Right.
sit in the other room and say, yeah, at least I thought about one of these fuckers out here that don't have no place to go. That's what I want to hear
Yeah.
in the middle of the night from the volunteers. They're sitting in there in the office 24 hours.
Wow.
And I'm on that names on who the guy is, but he's telling the other two people that are ready to leave it. Well, at least we're not these fuckers sleeping here, like these fuckers out here that we're watching and have nowhere to go or nothing to eat.
Still,
You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's like,
coming out of the circle.
okay, you got cancer and
Right.
you're here to help because
One
you're
was
trying to have
always
right your way into
7 years
heaven.
for a
I
kid.
mean, I think we get paid for that's how I
On a
feel.
time card. She's nuts out of her mind.
Wow.
She flipped at me and tried to nail me. She hit me in the head. I said, well, that didn't do it.
This is set up by the board.
And she
If
ran
somebody
the
wants to
staff,
come out and
told
volunteer,
them that it
you
was
have
me.
to
And I said,
understand
no, I'm
who you're
sitting
letting
here
into the ring.
At the cameras?
I was watching,
Okay.
you know,
Now, it doesn't sound like
serial
Right.
because,
OPP.
like,
Right?
And, you know, the English comic.
Oh, yeah.
She wanted to watch something else.
like what
Oh.
you're doing, we want to come in, we want to
sci-fi or
She
history.
got off on bird.
Yeah. Oh,
They were killing men.
that's what you know. What's
75-year-old
It says, what's your
get her out.
reason? Why do you want to help? You know, if they're just
She
like,
was gonna kill her. And
whatever,
she-
and whatever they have to say,
which was ended
it
up
has to determine if they're,
cut off.
if somebody just comes right out
Cut off.
and
And it took them over 20 days
kind
to
of makes
get
you
her
feel
out
as
of the
though that
building.
they
To
could
a
bring
better
out on a
facility.
Last year, we
Wow.
people that went there volunteered.
Oh, we'll take care of
the
them,
place
we'll take care
ran
of them.
great.
They
There
took
were
care
no
of them.
arguments,
That's
no
more
nothing.
money.
Now it's every morning
They
there's
keep me
fights.
out.
Gotta do this, gotta do that.
Because I got my girlfriend.
oh yeah.
People that are in
Do a better
that hang in our little clique, listen to people in our little clique because we know that I'm not gonna be just his friend. I might tell him, hey, you need to shut up once in a while. He might call me an asshole once in a while. But that's part of being a family. You know what I mean? And but that's what you don't understand is that we're gonna come first to us. We'll protect anybody that's watching us here against anybody,
Yeah.
especially people from out of town we don't
Yeah.
know. But people like me should just babble for no reason at all. He don't scare me because he's harmful. I mean, he's got mental issues. That's the first thing they gotta learn. They gotta go through and show
Are you on a
people
list?
which ones have problems.
you got to get on the
and
list
which
first.
ones are drug addicts and which ones are drunks. You know? The best way to find out the drunks are
When you ended up at the hospital. Oh, that's what caused all that.
Those are your party animals. They get Social Security. They go to the motel. Then when they come back, then you know the difference. That's
Wow.
who the real homeless are.
And I know who
You know,
it
it's
is.
like,
I do
oh,
not think
Zena?
no.
to me, up there, if you
Zena?
have a place to live,
Zena?
right?
No.
Oh,
I got
okay.
a shelter, a whole
I
housing
do
place
not
I
think
go
she
to,
knows.
but I
Really?
don't go there because it's snowing. But I go to there and they won't let me in because I'm housed. But what happens if I can't get up the hill? Who's the judge?
Right.
See, and if it's a homeless shelter, it's a shelter.
Where's
period.
David today?
You don't have to be homeless to go to a shelter.
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know where Justin is. No, they're together.
Oh, I thought I seen him. Yeah, we drive through here. We drive right by here every morning on Saturday. Seeing you guys got breakfast down there today. There was a bunch of people, so I thought I seen him. Might have been you then. It was you? Okay. Yeah.
And, you know, what we could really do is we could learn from your guys' obvious experience.
Then I realized, oh yeah, that's
Some
right.
streets is not
Can't trust her.
Yeah, but see,
We're no good. Oh, yeah.
when Terry was running that place, it was different. Terry
Yeah.
was a whole different person.
Was it more about caring?
No, Terry was a person that
Yeah.
she went out and did things for the homeless people at the concerts, and he said, "Oh, this ain't gonna happen."
Subtle.
She would ride their back so much
Right.
they would give in. You know what I
Real
mean?
women know how
She
to
knew
do
how
it.
to do it. She knew how,
don't have to be
but she
loud,
knew how to
I'm not
deal with
gonna
other
do
people at
it.
the same time.
Yeah.
She would send people here, you go here, you go here, you go here, or this or that. She listened to everything
Yeah.
they had to say and listened to it all.
Yeah.
And then voice her opinion. She just didn't jump in the middle and say, "Well, I'm sorry, this ain't gonna happen." You know, it's like, oh, I just got this stroke yesterday because
Yeah.
about pockets. I need pockets. Oh, go get a new coat.
Right.
You say that's a problem. Well, it looks okay. You know, this is a woman's coat.
Wow.
But it's like clothing and shit. You know, it's just.
Want more? Absolutely. More pizza. Hey, I'm gonna actually hand these out. Because
Here, I got a whole one right here too. Here. You want to save?
hey, if you run across somebody hungry, if not,
Have at it.
Okay.
Is that all?
Well, anyway, nice
Yep.
to see you.
Yeah.
You got your card? Handy?
well, who wants to take possession of these?
Oh, I can get this. I'm the only one. No. Yeah, David's got, oh, good. Till I get a phone.
You can leave a message there at that number, and then it goes to my email. Because my other phone is our stove store. I always answer off, and I don't answer it after hours. So, yeah. But we got a new number that's not an 800 number, but I don't know it yet. It's through our Google. but it's not going anywhere. It's still going to voicemail. But that's Ty, our CFO. He started, and we got a new mailing address. It's up here on Beaver Creek Road. It's at a FedEx office, but it looks like a suite number instead of a P.O. box. It makes us look like a real corporation, you know. We're growing, and yeah, so yeah.
That was their only customer. I was like, these sons of bitches are working big, you know, whether you like it or not. I just got the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, so. Stay out your day. Thank you all.
Oh, you're very welcome.
You already did. We've had a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
No, I mean, at Father's Heart and everywhere, there's a lot of backup pizza.
There you go. Well, next week we'll try to have some hot food that's homemade. If I get some volunteers to help me cook the night before, maybe we'll do like a big chili in styrofoam cups. Keeps nice and hot for a while. We might do a big thing of chili again. There you go. I will. Yeah, they probably tore up our house because we left him at home. They hate staying home. Oh, yeah, the back seat of our car. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, our dogs chewed up our seats on our Dodge. The whole back of the seats are chewed off on the corners. It was my dad's truck, so it's kind of sentimental. We're not getting rid of it.
Everything though, he likes the material.
Yes.
So every month they go out and they go to a used store and get a junkie bag.
Robert,
Goes and finds something in front of
see you
the
next
tree.
Saturday. Stay safe.
Hang it in the tree and he would just...
Yeah.
Stay safe, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's that? I will, man. All right, brother.
See you later.
All right, bro.
See ya.
Drive safe, be safe.
Thank you.
Always.